'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive. Shred carefully. We've got problems! Let my magic imbue your weapons in the fury of the elements. At once, Master.
Why are you doing this, Arisen?
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Your aid. I concur.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance. You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the...
Nasty creatures, aren't they? But they'll not bother us again.
Brave of you to aid us when you're no soldier. Can't say I'm proud, but I'm well glad of it.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of... I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore,
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Consarn it!
onward. Our work is not yet done.
I am saved.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another.
I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Not again! I'm losing track of how many of these we've felled. I have the same smell as your overhaul outlaw was about to fly with magic.
Battle is best avoided here.
All done then?
Splendid.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
you went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
You've done well this day. I thank you.
I am...
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks.
Oh, I'm saved. You have my gratitude, friend. Were it not for your aid, I'd have died a dog's death.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. I learned of a campsite near here.
Watch out for the choppers! I dare say I could topple such foes with my hands tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try?
True enough.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo. They're a tenacious lot.
Our task is complete.
I concur.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I was sure we were to meet an early end. Fortunate we are that you should find us when you did. My humblest thanks, sir.
Frey, follow me. A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll...
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs, but I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Done already, are we? And here I was expecting a challenge.
Indeed. You've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Aptly said.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, Your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, if you can believe it. Just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, Why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
These Saurians are a stubborn lot. What say we make them think twice about settling it?
Saurians, master!
We cannot weather ice grip. I run to ice fight. Tossing at our other foes.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harve Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I'm not interested.
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Thank you, Sir Arisen. That's twice now you've aided us. We've a long road ahead. But
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Contemptible knave.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials.
This pain is proof I yet. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Have ye come to seek my wisdom? The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harve village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of Eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. We watch it. I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
Nothing caught you. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid.
This looks like trouble. Days like this need anything. Seems my feet always lead me here.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, How about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's get this over with then.
I grant you Ice's fight.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Report to me if aught catches your eye. Yes, sir! Leave this area to me.
No idle chatter during me.
It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore long.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a...
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
This world's gone to the dogs.
Heard of any ways to make some easy... All you need of me?
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. Jonas has been e'er harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were last beset by monsters. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen, I know I have begged many favors of you afore now, yet I fear I must ask another. Though the chief has forbidden it, a number of us intend to mount a rescue. Will you aid us in our efforts? Pray, meet us at Stormwind Cave at the tip of the cape.
We must fly to the aid of those in need. Have you need of me? Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
No quarrel here. Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master. Here at last.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go then.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
No doubt we will have to plunder cave depths to find out charge. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
This is generally used as a material. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we? Witness my magic!
One of us has been drenched. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
We must be ready for anything.
Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this. Could you come over here?
Tad too high, methinks.
Leave this to me. me, Master. I'll see us through. Shall I assist?
How might I aid you, sir?
You wish me at the Vanguard? By your will.
I think I can manage.
Over here! He thinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? The walls are too close for comfort here. Give me comfort.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
Thanks, sir. I'd be roasting on a spit if it weren't for you, so to speak.
We have completed our quest with nary a hitch. I cannot wait to see Sir Jonas eat his words. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success. No matter. You'll accept your punishment all the same.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders and endangering the entire village for the sake of one foolhardy beastren? You're banished, all of you. You'll find no welcome in Harve any longer.
All that effort for a reward so unjust. The village chief is a callous man to cast Sir Fioran and the others out.
We'd all hoped for a better outcome.
Tis not your place to question my decision. Now be gone with you. My patience wears thin. Tis not your place to question my decision. Now be gone with you. My patience wears thin.
Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are.
hardly believe it. The beast is slain? Then you truly are the Arisen. Incredible. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
We managed to repel the dragon.
We're saved. I haven't the words to thank you. I doubt we would have pulled through if not for you. We're saved.
Can't afford to chinwag. Not till this is done.
Oh, few materials are more coveted than this. It makes all our efforts worthwhile.
We shall have to think long and hard about what... to do with it.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon. I see it in your eyes. You are ready to learn. And so I shall teach you a technique. Use it well. That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder it is a style, all a patchwork of technique.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected. He was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before as to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease. I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for your Majesty's assistance.
So, someone saw fit to monitor you all the way over in Batal. I suppose that means you're famous, Master.